code. My pleasure. K-E-T-I. The room code is K-E-T-I. Read the room code. My pleasure. K-E-T-I. Not long ago, in the fancier, deadlier times, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who by chance were also the world's most duplicitous murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Yes?
Fundamental.
As you were.
That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely.
Daisy Woo, Lucy, Grant, Christmas Turkey, Ben and M. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Choose a life. Not a knife. Shout out to Dogs Love.
Detective was aided by a secret accomplice disguised as a fellow party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Eureka!
See to it.
Excellent.
Excellent. Now, look sharp. The ball is about to begin.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Most a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Thank you for dressing extra fancy. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Egad, we seem to have blown a fuse. Did somebody plug in the margarita machine? At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Now's your chance to strike. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And get on with it before the lights come back.
I suppose we could just wait here until sunrise. That could be fun. Oh, good. Now let my eyes adjust. Bloody hell! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives. To the detective board. Aha, we found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just two of these dastardly implements. If we look carefully, we can tell how many vicious attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Now,
Perhaps.
We're waiting.
Yes, yes.
at once.
Make haste. Let's extrapolate.
Yes, yes.
Don't ask me why, but I'm the only one with the authority to break this tie. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Ow. Well then. Yes, yes.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
Come on!
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Revisit your data.
Oh, that's a letdown. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there'll be even more points in your future.
There's one last pair of murders to investigate. Try to do it better this time. What a tragedy.
Oh, it's not all bad.
All right, activate your brains.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Interesting.
Interesting. Come on.
Aha!
Let's continue.
Yes.
Oh, yes. My word.
Get on with it.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Now all we have to do is actually solve the case.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
All right. Aha!
Come on.
I see.
Yes.
Come on.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Why not?
You shall have your day in court. Unless the justice system is inherently biased towards the powerful and wealthy. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now on to the... Oh no.
It looks like we're running low on weapons and guests. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
It's done.
Fine.
If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time to move on to your second. While while you're at it, recruit a new accomplice by entering another name. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
Eureka!
Yes.
As you were.
Indeed.
Nicely done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. More popular than I thought. Oh, barleycorn!